What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Run My Crypto. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day today, guys. I always try to show you some love. It's been hot out here in Southern California. We're doing our thing, but we're going to talk about Jasmy today, guys, because we're going to be a little bit serious on this video, because you know what? There's a lot of investors that I'm seeing that are making some mistakes by selling out now, because it's way too early to be cashing out or to be taking profits on Jasmy, specifically Jasmy, because we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get into it, guys. So make sure you guys watch all the way through to the end. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you can stay up to date with all the Run My Crypto videos. Also, guys, this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to do this. Everybody's situation may be different, but what I want to do is, I get it. I understand we invest in cryptocurrency to make some money, but we have to understand what are the whales doing. It's us against the whales, and I'm going to try to give you guys the best possible explanation behind where I'm trying to go with this video, especially as Jasmy holders. Shout out to Joey Rodriguez. This guy, he is very adamant about holding Jasmy, and before I used to question it to myself, like, do I hold Jasmy as long as I can, or do I take profits because I came in here to make profits? But I'm starting to realize that if we take profits early, then we're missing out on the bigger picture. So let's get into it. Let's get into this video, guys. It's us against the whales. So you may ask yourself, where is this guy going with this video? What I'm trying to do is make you understand is that, whales don't generally hop into projects. They buy big bulks of, a lot of these crypto projects, but generally they don't dump them out, especially if they're not going to make money, right? So, okay, we can look at it two ways. We do have a lot of activity that could, really be a driving force. Say if you had 10 million Jasmy, obviously, and, you buy 10 million, 10 million Jasmy coins, tokens, then, it goes up from 0.01 to 0.04. And right there, you're already at a 4x. So you can see that there's a big chunk of money to be made. But a lot of these investors that have hundreds of millions of Jasmy tokens, right? They're not selling right now because they know that, they obviously purchased these tokens for, bigger gains. And as long as they're holding, we need to follow suit, because what they want to see is all these tokens that are bought up by retail investors. They want to see us sell out of our project. They want to see us sell our Jasmy for, some chump change, right? Which is like 10, 20, 30 grand. We could sell it for that. And they're just going to scoop it right up and they're going to end up making the bigger money in the long run. So, we're still extremely early. I'm still buying Jasmy tokens as I can, as we get into these dips, and a lot of times I dollar cost average whether it's up or down, because I do believe that we're going to head towards some massive money, guys. My belief is that we're going to see beyond $1 and so on and so forth in this 2024 2025 bull run. Now the reason why I believe that is because Jasmy essentially is putting out a lot of great news and project information, especially with Janction and the way that layer 2 is basically being designed and how it's going to work. It's really incorporating, Janction incorporates the PDL, so it's just a matter of growth. But here's the deal. We do have to have targets. We do have to have exit strategies put in place, but in my opinion, it's way too early to be taking profits, because you're going to miss out on, a lot more money. What they want is to shake everybody out, pick those coins up, make the money for themselves. So we have to stand a little bit tough when it comes to investing in Jasmy specifically. Really wanted to touch on what Janction really is and understanding what Janction is going to do, because I think we still have some people that are really not understanding what Janction is doing. So we're going to tap on Janction just a little bit. So this is Janction. Basically what Jasmy has done has basically created a layer 2 to have a correlation with Jasmy token. Now this token and what Janction is going to do is connect the PDL data locker So that's going to connect to Janction as a layer 2, and they're going to work simultaneously, right? But what is Janction? So when we look at Janction, the way that they're set up is essentially having a GPU market, a data pool, right? And then an AI model hub. Now, what does that mean? So GPU is basically being able to transition information from one area to another, and having a system in place to basically integrate a computing system to be able to capture data and information. The data pool is essentially what the PDL locker is basically going to use, right? So this is like a storage center for data information, where you could basically set this data pool. And what this does is it basically acts as a buffer between a source of where data is transmitted from to being able to draw it into the PDL locker, right? So it's basically that proof or that lining that stops data from going into the hands of other people. So that's what that data pool does. The AI model hub also is basically, this is like essentially for businesses that are using AI to develop and scale their businesses using AI. So essentially, basically it's companies that are using AI to grow bigger and bigger. Now, when we connect the dots, right, to Janction, right? So we look at Janction. This is basically an ecosystem that is created with Janction's layer 2. Now, in this ecosystem, Janction has functionalities of applications, agents, GPU, infrastructure, and data. So if we looked at companies like Fetch AI, Longchain, IO.net, Ritual, Render, BitTensor, Dirt, Ocean Protocol. So what happens is these companies, right? So Janction is very honed in on companies that are using GPU applications for business infrastructures, being able to capture data while basically sourcing out or outsourcing these GPU systems for these companies, right? So what Janction offers is this ecosystem, right? And we have AI services for companies that are utilizing AI to grow their business. It also has GPU market, right? So basically being able to lend out these GPU systems to, or rent out or lease, whatever the case may be, they rent out these GPU systems to these companies to be able to continue utilizing AI as their business model. Then we have an algorithm hub, basically capturing that data, right? So algorithm is essentially interest of people. So that's where it's big when it comes to IoT. So the data that's collected from IoT is huge, because this creates an algorithm, or basically a customer service questionnaire. If that could that sums it all up. It's like a questionnaire for customers using any IoT devices. So we're finding out what customers are really interested in, and that's what an algorithm hub does. And then obviously we have the data pool, which is affiliated with the PDL locker. So this is big. This is why you Jasmy investors, if you're in Jasmy, this is not even out and put into practice yet. So this is why I'm saying do not sell your Jasmy. So I hope you understand why I'm saying do not sell right now, because we are really, really early when it comes to Jasmy as a investment, right? So Jasmy's barely scratching the surface on putting the business out there to accumulate more customers and to accumulate more usage and accumulate utility. We haven't even touched the surface of this, and this is why it's so important, because what you guys are doing who are selling your Jasmy right now are basically forfeiting a opportunity to make maximum gains in cryptocurrency investing in Jasmy. The whales are buying this stuff up, as you guys out there that are retail investors selling Jasmy because you scooped up a ton when it was at 0.002, 003, 004. You scooped it up. You know, it could have cost you $4,000 to have $1 million, and now $1 million is probably like 15, 20, 30,000. But here's the deal. Yes, I get that. That's a significant increase, but we are not even at 10 cents, right? We still got 30 cents to go ahead of us. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, a dollar, $2, who knows, right? It seems unrealistic to say that Jasmy cannot, or that Jasmy will go to $2 or $100 billion market cap, but we're not even able to see the scope of this business, and that's where we're failing. That's why we're saying that we can't see Jasmy going to 100 billion, 50 billion, because we haven't seen the scope of the business come into play. It's going to start taking place sooner than later. We're going to miss out. If you're selling Jasmy early, you're going to miss out on an opportunity to make millions and millions of dollars by just believing and investing in this company, because they have not even hit the forefront. And what I just explained through Janction is basically, it shows Jasmy being a service provider for other cryptocurrency projects that are number one in AI. There was Fetch AI on there was Render and a couple others, and Jasmy is going to be a service provider to those companies that are very big in cryptocurrency. So you have to understand, and we're not even talking Sony, we're not talking Panasonic, we're not even talking Apple at this point. We're simply talking an AI service provider built by Jasmy, layer 2 Janction. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you can stay up to date with crypto. Run my crypto. Appreciate you guys. I'm passionate about Jasmy, and I try to get this information to you guys so you guys don't make that mistake of selling out of a major project that could potentially earn you millions and millions of dollars. Take care. Be blessed.